when I first heard about the new 2-year at-large member position, I was very curious, and it was something that I wasn't sure if I could apply for, wasn't sure if I, was qualified enough for it, and it was the sisters around me that encouraged me to apply, and that gave me that confidence to go ahead and submit my application. It's something that as I thought more about it, I knew it was really important for me to be able to share the active educator voice at the table, at the executive board, with what all is going on in the education world right now. And so when I became the at-large member, I was just excited to be here. And I've been excited this whole time, honestly, because I not only has it been a new experience for me in my leadership journey, but it's something that I've been excited because not only has everyone been very welcoming, but they've listened, asked advice, wanted to hear my opinion on things, and so not only have I been able to share what's happening in education currently, but just what I thought, with these different trends and things happening within Alpha Delta Kappa, how it would affect current educators. And so it's something that it's been a very wonderful journey so far, and I feel like I've been able to connect with others and share not only my current educational, what's happening in the world, but also with other current educators I've talked with and been able to share their thoughts. And so I've just been able to feel like this has been a great opportunity to step in this new position and provide some hopefully great insight from a current active educator. Yeah, I think it's important for current educators to know because I think a lot of times people just get very busy, or it's always adding one more thing to your plate and you're thinking, I don't have time for that. But when it's meaningful and it's important to you, you will make time for it. And just know that as an active educator, that's something that you can do. And I would say you don't know until you are willing to give something a try, and maybe not at this level, but you might be willing to try something within your chapter. And if it's not like an officer position, it might just be joining or leading up a committee. And so just being willing to say yes when someone asks, hey, would you be willing to lead this? Or would you be willing to help out in this area? I think it's also important that our current leaders know that sometimes it takes an ask of those newer members of saying, "Hey, come join me in leading this this program or this meeting this week." A lot of times, active teachers are busy and they're like, "Oh, well, I'm just going to be here, but I don't want to step on any feathers, or I don't want to step on any toes or anything," because feeling new, and you're thinking, "Oh, I don't have that experience, so I couldn't do that." And so sometimes it just takes those current leaders to say, "No, you can do it, or you should try. Why don't you try to offer for that?" And it just takes that one, kind of push to then the person giving it a try and realizing, "Oh, I can do it." So I think it's important to be willing to say yes, and then for others to be willing to say, "You can do it." I think it's something that sometimes just asking someone to come join you, and it might not be like an official position, but it might be, "Hey, I'm in charge of providing the entertainment for our meetings," or I'm in charge of the food and the snacks. And so getting someone just to step up and say, "Will you come join me with this?" and having someone feel that they can join them and like, "Oh, I can take care of that. I can lead that." It doesn't have to be anything like big and shiny or like official name of a title. It's just coming and encouraging those people. They've made it to the meeting, and so encouraging them that, "Hey, you're here, you're part of our group. We'd love for you to be able to contribute in this way," and just kind of empowering them that they can do it. I think there's great opportunities sometimes for our current leadership, or just even our retired educators to come and say, "Hey, I want to come up and help you at school," and they do, and they see all the great things that are happening at that school, and they're like, "Wow, you already do this and this. You could extend that through Alpha Delta Kappa. And so just promoting what they're already good at and helping encourage them for new possibilities.
Thank you so much for allowing me this opportunity to talk about our ADK Women in Leadership. I think it's really important to recognize that leadership moving forward is so much different than it has been in the past. Traditionally in the past, we've had a lot of women say, well, I don't want to be a leader because so-and-so before me did it so much better. Well, okay, you are also going to do great. I was really lucky to be able to join ADK and step into leadership positions pretty quickly. And I feel like I did that because I say this with all the love that I have for myself. I am a chaotic leader. I am not the traditional kind of leader. I let other women do what they are really good at. And I kind of help women, I at least try to, help women recognize that they are able to do things even though they choose to do it in a way that has not been done before. I was talking with a good friend recently, and she had mentioned that women kind of struggle taking on leadership roles because they don't recognize, or they see that they do things a different way. And what's the old quote? If we do what we've always done, then we'll always get what we've always gotten. And I think it's really important to recognize that some people are great at things, or some people want to try something new. And so as leaders, it is really our goal and our job to recognize what women are capable of and to give them that opportunity to lead. Stepping back and letting others lead in a way that is different from how they've done it in the past, I think is really what is going to help us move forward into our future. Definitely. The one that immediately comes to mind is when I was state president-elect and I was attempting to fill my executive board. And we are a small state, and we are very lucky that women don't have a fear of leadership in our state, which is just genuinely a blessing. And what I realized when I was coming into the state president role was filling my e-board. I would call and ask women that I didn't know very well, and I would ask, hey, would you be historian? And I was so lucky. There was no hemming and hawing. It was just, she told me, you know what? I've never done it before, but I know that you're going to help me. And I feel like that is just a true hallmark of leadership, is recognizing we can learn how to do new things. We can take on new opportunities because we have the love and support of our sisterhood. Another really cool leadership challenge kind of thing, and adaptation. My biggest skill I learned through the Leadership Academy was my number one skill is adaptability. And just planning is nice, but things rarely go to plan. So be ready to adapt and be responsive. With the Leadership Academy, when I first started on the executive board, the capstone project was women had to present at the regional conference, which was a fantastic idea. Ruth Ann Griggs in 2017 told me, you need to go to get it. And that was my first international convention in New Orleans. And once I went, I realized, oh my gosh, I love this organization. And so getting women to the regional conferences or the international convention would help to fulfill the love of Alpha Delta Kappa and all of its facets. And so the capstone of going to and presenting at a regional conference was a great idea. And then COVID hit, and that wasn't attainable to a lot of women anymore, and it became a barrier. So moving forward, as a way to overcome that barrier, the executive board changed the capstone project. Instead of a presentation, we have an entire choice board plethora of things. And that really goes to show that leading doesn't have to be done in one specific way. A true leader recognizes things need to be adapted, and we need to be able to pause and recognize what is our actual goal at the end of this. Are there other ways that we can get there? And taking in those other voices and recognizing everybody has something to say, and all of those voices get us to that end goal. And being able to welcome and adapt is really the true onus of leadership.
When working with Cheryl is just the opportunity to learn from her. She's offered me the chance to learn just more about leadership. She's offered me guidance and just advice on how to be a better leader, both within Alpha Delta Kappa and just in general, just to make me feel more comfortable in my shoes as a leader. She's also given me the opportunity to share my perspective, just being from a younger generation and still being active within education. She hasn't leaned on me just as tech support, although I have offered her some support in technology. She's shown me that she values me for more than just that, and that's really meant a lot. Cheryl, what about you? What do you think?
Well, we have developed such a kindred bond, I'm going to call it that, using this reciprocal mentorship that we've been talking about. We both have used lessons that we have shared and with each other, and possibilities that go beyond Alpha Delta Kappa. I mean, doesn't just stay just here, because I know that Laura has used it in other aspects of her life with her mom and her dad and other things outside of Alpha Delta Kappa. And we continue to surprise each other by giving back and learning about each other in ways that don't infiltrate that age gap. There is an age gap between the two of us, but we know that we can rely on each other if we need help, or if we need to develop a different sense of camaraderie that goes beyond that leadership capability. So Laura helps keep me up to date with education within her daily routine, which I am not involved in right now. And at the same time, I get to share how that communication is the key to success in all things. So I love the strides that we have continued to foster with our friendship throughout reciprocal mentorship. So